Hi, I'm Meryl.
And I'm Dayle.
And we love Geeks Like Me.
Greetings guys, and welcome to another episode of Geeks Like Me. I'm here at the Moor Castle chatting to Dayle and Meryl from Neigh-Bours about the upcoming medieval fair. Guys, welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
The last time we chatted was at the fantasy fair, the very first one you guys did, and it turned out to be an awesome
Amazing,
event. It was fantastic.
Yeah, a little bit of a surprise, that one. It was kind of something that we put together quite randomly and expected a couple of hundred people to rock up and ended up causing a mass uprising because people couldn't get in because we were sold out. So it was a good one.
Yeah, unexpectedly, but fantastic. Really, really good.
Look, I had a feeling.
It was a good one, eh?
It was really, really
Yeah, we had
good.
fun as well. You know, we work so hard at our events that it's very seldom that we can say we had fun at that event, and that one was fabulous. It was a big draw. We had a great time. So we're keen to do it again.
That's fantastic to hear. So the medieval fair, how many years has it been going?
This one is the sixth.
Sixth.
This one is the sixth, yeah.
So just a little like a journey back. Where did it start and why did it start? Just a little bit of a journey back.
Okay. I wanted to ride my then big black horse in a long black dress. Okay. Dayle, as we do.
You know, we sit and have these sessions, and one day Meryl goes, "I want to ride a horse in a dress."
Yeah.
Okay, well let's do that.
Let's do that. And at the time, Dayle was my instructor, and she did point out to me that the chances of me getting onto said horse in a dress and staying alive was minimal, but I wanted to do it anyway. And as we were talking about it and planning this and doing this, and we had people saying, "Oh, and me, I also want to ride my horse in a dress." And we kind of went, well, now there are 20 people who want to do this, let's just have like a fancy dress class. You know, Dayle organised at that stage a lot of horse shows, competitive jumping, dressage, things like that.
So I lived on this massive plot, and the woman who owned the property was very enthusiastic and said, "Well, here's my plot." But bearing in mind the plot in comparison to what it is now was really small.
It was a field. One small
yeah.
field. And so we carried on with plans for this. And the guy that did our food, for our horse shows, said, "Well, sounds like you're going to have 40 or 50 people there. Do you not want me to come and make hot dogs?" And we went, "Yeah, great, that's
food will be
fantastic.
nice.
Food will be fabulous." And then he said, "Listen, my sister does jewelry. Can she come and have a..." And then we had 70 stalls. And I was like, well, we better organize some entertainment for these people. And then we had fire dances and some drum circles, and then some guy arrived with a lot of alcohol, and then I went pear-shaped from there.
But the best part of that whole experience was that at the time we honestly thought we were going to have our 20 entries and a couple of maybe 50 people, because we tried this Facebook advertising thing at the time. Facebook wasn't a big thing, and I had my mother sitting on a plastic garden chair at the base of the garden with a little cash box, and I remember getting this very panicked call about an hour in going, "Dayle Robin, you need to come here now." And on my way down, I had the beer guy going, "I'm out of beer." We'd been open 1 hour. I had the food guys going, "I'm going to spot out to get more rolls." And I got to my poor elderly mother on her garden chair, and there was a queue of people down the road, and people on their phones going, "Guys, you've got to see this, come."
But just bear in mind that for that first one, I think we charged R5 if you weren't in costume, but if you were in costume, come in free.
Yeah.
It was insane.
It was insane.
At 10 o'clock, we were like, "Right, listen, you guys need to take your drunk selves
and get out.
Go on." The fire dancers were giving it all of this, and the drummers were giving it all of this. There were drunk people everywhere, having the biggest draw ever. We'd been on our feet since 6 a.m.
Yeah, at which point we went, "Okay, we're onto something." And on the Monday, I found myself homeless because my body corporate got hold of this and went, "We don't do this here. Take your shit and go." And that was where medieval then kind of.
So then we had to find, then we went, "Let's do this again, that was fun, but let's get a bit more organized."
So very humble beginnings. Very humble beginnings.
But not very far from where we are now. Very, physically, probably less than 2 kilometers.
Yeah, so we've gone home, basically. We were back in the original area of venue,
So it moved like from location to location?
We've only had 3 locations. We moved to, we had the first one in Dayle's backyard, which was great until the body corporate went, thanks for that, but no. Then we did 3 years at Ball and All.
Yeah.
And that was really successful. That was really successful. It was a great venue for us. But by that third one, so our fourth and the third one there, we had kind of gotten to the stage where the ponies were very close to the wolves, who were very close to the Irish wolfhounds, who were very physically close to the birds of prey, who were very close to the swords and the fire. And I was starting to, and my medics had developed a nervous tick.
So had the city of Johannesburg, because we were breaking Malibongwe. So, you know,
that one.
The people lost their minds.
That the second one at Ball and All, I got this tap on my shoulder from Dayle, and I'm like, I'm busy, what do you want? He's like, look up. I'm busy, do you? Just look up. Dayle, I'm busy, what do you want? Look up. And I looked up.
And 4 directions. There was just traffic.
It was a parking lot.
It was about that point where we went, this is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to be arrested. No, we don't want to
spend the night
in jail for breaking Johannesburg roads.
Yeah.
So we had to look for something
We did start looking around. The venue was subsequently sold, but the timing was right. It was just getting a little bit
cramped.
I remember that one specific one. We came early
and still sat in traffic.
And when we came in, people were like, listen guys, we're way back in Malibongwe. And we're standing.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that I think sets us apart from a lot of these festivals is that as a festival goer myself, we do our very best to think what are people going to want. Yeah. And as much as traffic is inevitable at something like this, I don't want to be stuck in traffic. I want those people in my venue. So the more amounts of entrances we can have and the quicker we can split people up to get people in quicker, the happier we are. So that was another major push for us, was I don't want people on the Facebook page moaning that they can't get in. So the venue now is working quite nicely.
Just for the guys who don't know the venue, it's in Kyalami.
In Kyalami, it's in Nanda Country Base. Nanda Country Base on the 2nd of September from 11 a.m.
It's very hard to miss it. It's a massive, massive property at the very bottom of Kyalami, and you actually can't miss it.
Yeah, it's on Rose Road. And the entrance for the commoners is in, you'll see the big signs. I can't remember the name of the road, I'll figure it out. And then the VIP entrance for the royals and the nobles and our media is in
special again.
Special again, yeah. Is literally corner Maple and Rose. So you come down Maple and the entrance
is there.
It's there, yeah.
So I've been to a couple of them, but I want you guys to just tell the guys what can they expect at the Medieval Fair this year.
Okay, so this year we're going a little bit bigger. Not so much bigger, slightly different in terms of there are a couple of really cool things that if you have been with us before, you're not going to expect them to be there. But we have our old favourites back. We have our archers, and we have got... Vegetable Justice is back again this year. For those of you that don't know what that is, Kevin is a savage, and he sits in his capillaries. No, his pillories.
His stocks.
I do it every time. In his stocks, and you hurl tomatoes at him
because he's super rude.
And
he
brings along the caber toss, and he brings along the there's a tug of war, and there's a little thing that you can bash each other with pillows on. It's all very cool. And we've got our birds of prey back again this year. Pony rides for the kids.
Excuse me. Unicorn rides.
Unicorn rides, excuse me.
And for the big people.
And for big people. We have got big unicorns this year. We have our royal banquets. We have 2 banquets going this year as well. Again, this is a firm favourite. You basically get treated like royalty. You get lots of food and lots of entertainment, and you get vouchers to participate in all of the activities. What am I forgetting? There's so much.
There's a lot. We have LARPers. We have the Hogan Empire with us again. We have a lot of fighting. There's a lot of violence.
Lots of
the knights.
Yes, my knights are back. Yeah. They'll be doing fighter nights. You can pay them and go and blix them then. LARPers.
Sometimes they blix them back.
I know.
You know.
They smack you.
Yeah, against the head.
Yeah, a couple of times. It was very entertaining.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
There you go. So yeah, we've got, in terms of the violence, we have, as Dayle says, the archers. We also have our mounted archers back, which is awesome. They're incredible to watch. Right, huh? Such a spectacle, not something you see every day. And yeah.
Oh, and so pretty.
Did
the head of legs.
Legs. What else? Oh, we have hand fastings. We actually only have one back. Hand fasting is a medieval wedding tradition. And it's morphed a little bit in modern times. They literally bind your hands with the ropes. And you can use it for a renewal of vows or an engagement or an actual wedding. We have a marriage official. A marriage official, so you can legally get your ass married at medieval fair.
Get your ass married at medieval fair.
We got the idea. We actually, the one year at about 8 o'clock, as we were wrapping everything up, there was this great ruckus that erupted in the middle of the field, and I ran over to see what was happening, and this young man had proposed to his girl.
And
it was
special.
Absolutely divine. And she turned around, she looked at me, she said, "Now my life will be perfect if I can get married at
they
medieval
did.
fair."
And they did.
So it was very special, and even me. No, it was, it's beautiful, and there's a lovely marquee, and you can invite. I think they're allowed 10 of
their
what we do is
we've got a package. So and there is only one left. So maybe by the time this goes out, they're sold out. But I think it's £2,500 rand, and that gets you 2 royal. That gets you your hand fasting. It gets you 2 royal tickets, and then 8 common tickets, just so you can have people there and
your loved ones.
Your loved ones there, and then you also get so everything that comes with the royal tickets, and you get a photographer who's going to follow you around while you're getting married or hand fasted or year and a day promise.
So if you're looking for something random to do to get married, there's nothing more random and more special than Game of Thrones style wedding ceremony.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, not Game of Thrones style wedding, because...
Oh, no,
it's not that kind of wedding. Not that. We might though. I mentioned to Meryl the other day that I quite liked it. Our last royal banquet, just wipe them all out, red wedding style. We would never.
No, we quite want them to come back in the future.
We like them to come back.
So just as a thing, like I remember. Always going there, like the beer guys are there.
They're back.
So but there was food guys.
Yes.
And that's what it was. Like we sat in this big tent and we got served food and we ate with our hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're back. Well. We have noble tickets as well, which is kind of the middle level. And if you have a noble ticket, you can also go and get a turkey leg, which is like...
The turkey leg is like a dinosaur leg. It's a dinosaur thigh.
It's huge.
That's what it is.
It's almost a kilo of meat, smoked and roasted.
It's amazing.
Yeah, really, really good. We have the tavern this year, and this year I think we're going to do a couple of little different things.
A couple of little different things in the tavern. Queries that actually have come through to us from people saying this would be amazing if you could do this.
Could we do this? Could we do that?
We are now doing that. We're not going to tell you what it is though.
You'll find out.
And we do have 2 taverns this year as well to accommodate the impending masses that we were hoping for.
Well, yeah, you know the venue's quite big. And we found that a lot of, especially some of our older patrons, don't want to walk 2,000 square meters.
I worked out last year at Inanda Country Base that between setup and strike on the Sunday, I walked over 75 kilometers. It was hectic.
Our sound and power guy on the day had a pedometer thing.
Yeah.
On the day, he walked 60 Ks.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and find like I don't know.
We have plans.
Yeah.
We can't tell you everything because
yeah.
you need to come and see. But we've got some amazing things happening this year.
But yes, lots and lots and lots of food. Eat with your hands food. So if you're expecting
sweet stuff, and confectionery stuff,
and speaking of food, we've also got drinks. So we've got the craft beer guys. We've got our meat vendors there again. So there's meat. Yeah.
What did you call it? Social lubrication.
Social lubrication. Yeah. And we have a couple of the craft vodka guys who are bringing a couple of different things as well. Craft gin and different stuff.
Alcoholics slash puppies. For the win. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have medieval ice cream. Don't know, but it's amazing and it has Don Pedro in it.
It's ice cream. That's all you need.
So yes, there will be no shortage of food and drink.
Yeah.
So come hungry.
Eat, drink and be merry.
Very merry. Yeah.
That sounds absolutely great, guys. So if people want to find out more information, where can they go and where can they get tickets?
Okay, tickets are available on Quicket. That's www.quicket.co.za. We are selling out quite fast, especially of the VIP, the Royal and the Noble tickets, so don't wait. We've had to turn people away from our last 2 events because they've waited too long and they don't have tickets. So www.quicket.co.za. To find out more, you can look at Medieval Fair, Fayre.co.za, and you can also find us on Facebook.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to it.
It's going to be a
Are you going to raise a horn of mead with us?
Yes.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
I've decided that
Looking
after 5 years of sobriety, at about 4 o'clock this medieval fair, I'm going to start drinking.
mead.
It's going to be
I'm
amazing.
running if you're drinking mead.
Savagery.
I will do the first
It'll
one.
be amazing.
Guys, thank you so very much
Thank
for joining
you.
me.
Thank you.
And all the best for the upcoming medieval fair.
Thank
We'll
you
see
so
you
much.
there.
Excited. Awesome.
And then
Stop looking at it. Look somewhere else.
no, it's the giggle. Remember my peripherals big. And that brings us to the end of this episode, guys. Make sure you get to Medieval Fair. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, like and share it, and leave comments below. I will see you guys at Medieval Fair. From me, Drake and Red Fox, game on and geek on.